It's just like the Israelites and God's professed people, the Jews back in the old days. It didn't matter how, most of them, it didn't matter how many plagues, how many judgments from God happened to them. They still were stuck in their ways. They still continued to rebel against God and not follow God's commandments completely. They still kept messing up. Same thing with this guy, you know, from the Colantos. This one Adventist guy. You know, he survived the flood, you know, over there in the Philippines, been there now, you know. And despite that, he still didn't learn from his ways. He still tried to, despite being so-called relatives, just like my other relatives in the Philippines, tried to take advantage of me and my family, though. You know, they're stuck in their, he's stuck in his ways. They're stuck in their ways. She's stuck in their ways. All right? It didn't matter how much suffering that was inflicted on them, how many judgments of God. For most of them, they're stuck in their ways. And I guess I'm the same way. It is what it is. We are slaves to our programs that we're born with, and it is what it is. You know, I'm born 7 months premature. I had a head injury when I was 10 years old. Skull got cracked. In a sense, I wish I died. I wish I wasn't suffering, you know, kept to be alive suffering in this world. And the only thing that really keeps me alive in this world, I'm going to be honest, is getting back at people in my past. Other than that, if I fail at that, then I might as well join those globalists and whatnot. You know, might as well make people, in a sense, feel my pain and I'll be on top. Because I know I'll be miserable. I know I won't ever have the happiness that most people have. And if I can't have it, then might as well make the end times happen. You know, the plagues and all that. Yeah, I may be suffering from boils, plagues, this and that. Because that's son-in-law, this and that. Of course, I'm going to be in the shadows because I don't want to endanger my family because they were the one I was born with. They were good to me. So I prefer to remain in the shadows till my very end. Not be a public figure. But, you know, most people, it doesn't matter how much suffering they get, how much judgments, so-called judgments from God they get. They're stuck in their ways, you know. They're stuck in their ways, and they still don't change. Very few people change. Very few people either get smarter from that situation or event, or they do change. Very, very few people change as a result of those hardships in life. It is what it is, you know. And if I end up annihilated in hell, so be it. Because, you know, life is nothing but suffering, you know. And if God's professed people, if the Adventists or basically God's people, whatever religious belief, if they had done what they were supposed to do, I wouldn't have to be born in this suffering kind of world. I wouldn't have to be born in this mess. I wouldn't be suffering now. Maybe I would have been born in heaven. Maybe I would have been an angel. Maybe I would have been way better off. And if I was born, I would have preferred to be an angel than a human being. To be honest, I would have preferred to be an angel. But it is what it is.